Is there anybody out there? 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 Well, it's a very interesting time in my life and the world. I don't know about you, but it's kind of a roller coaster. Everything up and down, highs and lows. But tonight I finished writing a post for a group on Facebook because I wanted to share my experiences about devotional music, spirituality. And so I'd like to read them to you. Even though nobody is watching right now. I know some people will watch this in the future. So let's just take a look at this. Why do I love devotional music? My story of how I got here. For quite a while, I've wondered if there are any others that love devotional music for some of the same reasons that I do. First, I should tell you about where I come from. I was born in Utah. From an early age up until about 9, I went to the Mormon church. My favorite thing at Sunday school was singing. I can still remember some of the songs. I am a child of God. Lead me, guide me. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam. Sunbeam. I was okay with church for the most part up until then. After my parents thankfully split apart, I was no longer forced to go to church and I lost interest. Then, for a long time, I was against religion for different reasons. I handpicked the bad things about it and used them as an excuse to avoid all of it. Then, in my mid-30s, when I was finally dealing with the pain of having lived with my father's alcoholism, and I was going to Al-Anon, my mom suggested I try a non-denominational church. I sampled the Unitarians, the Sufis, Dances of Universal Peace, Thai Buddhists, Zen Center, which is Zen Buddhism, the Inner Light Center, which is kind of a progressive New Agey thing in Salt Lake City, Course in Miracles meetings, and more. At that time, I also started doing yoga at the Ogden Athletic Club. That was when I first heard Krishna Das. It was about 2000, so that was 26 years ago. Oh my God, I loved doing yoga to KD, Krishna Das. Here in Asheville, I used to go to Jubilee. Good old Howie, God bless him. This was one of the heaviest healing times of my life. I was also doing a lot of intense American Indian breathwork ceremonies and also doing breathwork in the mountains by myself. Many days were spent crying for hours almost uncontrollably. oxygen intake forces release. It wasn't just me either. Others at Al Anon, which is Friends and Family of Alcoholics, 12-step meetings, and the course meetings were in huge pain, healing pain places. During that time, I was also getting regular massages for the first time in my life. It was a real game changer. And I could tell you stories about how all of this, this is just in a nutshell. I could tell you specifics about all of these things. Additionally, I learned about cleansing, and that truly saved my life as I was detoxing so much from all of the diet changes, exercise, emotional healing, and spiritual realization. In 2003, I went to massage school because I needed an occupational change that flowed with my new holistic lifestyle and something that I knew was the real deal. I graduated in 2004, passed the NCBT MBA exam, and then moved to Colorado because I was tired of the Utah vibe and needed a serious change. Let's see if there's anyone watching. There is. One lone soul. Who goes there? I ended up renting a condo on a golf course in Pagosa Springs because this was the only place that I could find that would allow my dog Woody Woodrow. While there, I heard that Krishna Das was playing at the Smiley Building in Durango. I was for sure going. I drove the 50 miles each way to see him. It was unforgettable. I sat on the floor in front of the stage and had the best time. I'd never been to a large music concert where the audience also participated. The house was packed, like 300 people. It was about that time that I bought the double CD Krishna Das Live. This was by far and has been by far my favorite, and I've listened to it 1,000 times. During COVID, I lived off it. Also, when Hurricane Helene hit here, I lived off of Krishna Das Live on Earth, double live CD. So amazing. And where was I? Whenever I feel flustered or in pain, I always turn to it. Oftentimes, I just like the slower songs as they soothe me the most. I've learned the meanings of the words here and there, but I seldom remember them. I probably just feel the vibe, and that seems to be good enough, In 2007, I moved to Asheville. Since that time, I've purchased a lot of tapestries. Do you know what tapestries are? All these decors on my wall. Can you see that up there? You can use them as sheets or blankets too. A lot of tapestries and masks. You've seen my masks, right? From Cosmic Groove and Himalayan imports. I love the colors that give life to my walls. I love the contours and expressions. In all honesty, I don't even know the meanings of the Hindu gods, and I'm not really that concerned with learning it all. I love singing, fun and expressive art, honest and real spirituality, and dancing too. Yep, I will get right up and dance my ass off. Oh, and I almost forgot the food. When I lived in Phoenix, I lived right down the street from Govinda's. Need I say more? So any of you that live in a big city, you might be able to find a little place, a little restaurant, temple called Govinda's. They're all named the same thing. Don't ask me why. I don't even care. Need I say more? Yum. Okay, I will say more because this is important. There are more vegetarians in India than anywhere else in the world. This tells you something. Whenever you see something that's a ding, 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 aha moment, ask yourself, why? And there are a lot of different reasons, I'm sure. But colors equals fun, equals vegetables, equals India, equals tapestries, equals yoga, equals peace, equals God, equals love, equals art, and the Beatles too. Colors equals all those things. So when you see someone going to a Mormon gathering on Sunday morning, the Mormon church, will they be wearing all kinds of beautiful colors like they do in India when they go to church? Probably not. Okay. Do they eat as many vegetables as they do in India? I think that that's part of the reason. I think this is an important correlation. Okay. I think the more that you eat colors, the more your skin gets color in it. And I think that the more connected to the divine you get, because creation created the vegetables. It created all the foods, but people don't eat near enough vegetables. That's why they're all so obese and sick. Okay, do you see what I mean? Not killing and eating animals is one of my goals, but that is a whole nother story. Colors, it all flows into one truth. Here's my short take on spirituality. Important. In all parts of the world in human history, there have been wise men and women that had a deep connection to creation. They knew right from wrong, good from bad. They wrote things down in books. And you can find almost identical ideas from all religions. Truths are universal, my friends, and God is in the center. I get clues or messages from creation through nature, animals, people, and even devices. It's a magical part of my spirituality and my most important thing that comes straight from a higher power to guide me. I am so blessed. Thanks for reading. File, save, delete. So there you go. It's late on Sunday night, and I just thought I would read my little writing to you. And whoever the one person is out there, I hope that you enjoyed it. Sending blessings, love, and peace to everyone out there. It's not easy. Remember, it's all connected. Mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional health. One cannot work without the other. Thanks so much for joining me. Be well.